Good morning, NBTHS. Welcome to the senior edition of NBT News. I am Javian.
And I'm Anthony. And I have a question.
What is it?
Isn't today Senior Cut Day?
Shh. Yes, it is. But it's also News Day.
Okay, I'm just checking.
So, every story today will have some sort of senior spin on it, and everyone who appears in the features will be a senior, unless they are a reporter.
Yes, and our first story plays on the experiences of seniors.
Yes. First, we asked seniors if they had any advice for the underclassmen. Let's check it out.
As the school year is coming to an end, we have gathered some of our fellow seniors to give advice to underclassmen. As your career at NBTHS is coming to an end, what's your advice for underclassmen?
I feel like the most important thing for underclassmen is to learn how to do time management, because time is very important, and when you procrastinate a lot or you leave things like, oh, I'll just do it the next day, it all like clumps up and then you have to worry about it. And I feel like they should have a time management to schedule, like do your work and then do whatever you need to do after, just for it to not be all cramped up and get you stressed out.
Coming to an end at your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
Just do all your classes so that you can have double early out.
As you're coming to an end at your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
Do your work and stay in class.
As you're coming to an end at your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
Definitely join all the clubs and sports and enjoy the time, because the time really does fly.
As you're coming to an end of your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
I would say stay in class, do your work, and just get everything out the way, so then senior year is really easy.
As you're coming to an end of your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
To do your work. Like, don't slack your years until you get to senior year, because when you get to your senior year, that's going to be like the hardest, challenging year, unless you do good like your freshman year and so on. So just stay on top of your work and good grades. That's about it.
As you're coming to an end of your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
My advice to underclassmen is be active and get involved.
As you're coming to the end of your career at NBTHS, what's your advice for underclassmen?
Take everything one moment at a time and have fun, because after you graduate, you don't do this stuff anymore.
As you're coming to the end of your career at NBTHS, what's some advice that you'd like to give the underclassmen?
Don't procrastinate on work. It's literally just going to come back to bite you in the end. It's not going to turn into anything good. It is still going to be there at the end of the day.
Hope you guys use the advice we have given. Now back to the studio.
I'm a little afraid to ask, but do you have any advice for the underclassmen?
Actually, I do. Some advice I have is to focus on the now. There's always going to be things you need to do. There's always going to be stuff you might want to stress about, but it's important to focus on what you're doing in the moment so you don't get too overwhelmed.
Okay, that's pretty good advice, actually.
Thanks. I almost told them to listen to their teachers.
Nobody does that.
Well, you know. That's why I didn't say it, but sometimes we do have favorite teachers.
I'm going to miss most teachers.
Me too. And that is actually our next story. Seniors told us which teachers they're going to miss after graduation.
Today we are interviewing seniors on who their favorite teacher is. So, who's your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Miss Pierre and Mr. Melendez. I like Pierre because every time I leave her class, I just feel like relieved, I guess. And I like Mr. Melendez because he's super fun and he's pretty chill. Yeah.
Thank you. So, who's your favorite teacher?
Well, it's like a four-way tie between Miss Piatowski, Miss Rosh, Mr. Ballard, and Miss McCarthy.
And why?
Well, they all helped me develop a lot over the last 4 years as a person, but also academically.
So, who's your favorite teacher?
Miss McCarthy.
And why?
I like how she understands us students mentally and physically. She gives us days off, and she's not that hard on us. I like that.
Thank you. So, who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Liddy.
And why?
I don't know. There's something about his class. Like, every time I go in, I feel like this energy from him. We have like this connection where, I don't know, it just feels welcoming. Whenever I have a question, he assures to answer correctly or for me to be able to understand at some degree, where, I don't know, I feel like it's important. You know, as a student that speaks two languages, and sometimes English is like disturbingly annoying to, talk sometimes because like my brain blocks. He has the patience to tell me like, oh, you're trying to say this or this. So it's like, it's amazing.
So, who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Ballard, for sure.
And why?
Cause you know what I'm saying, he let me do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really it.
So, who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Scalona.
And why?
He's a very friendly teacher. He's always there to help everybody else. He has helped me a lot improving with my photo skills and Photoshop, and he's always just there to help everybody else, and he's just great.
Well, that's all the interviews for today. Have a great summer break. Back to you, studio.
Some of our best teachers were mentioned there.
Yes, they were, but in reality, we're gonna miss all of our teachers.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Did you ever wonder what teachers do over the summer?
They recover.
Yeah, that's probably true. Well, let's check out what seniors are going to be doing over the summer.
Let's do that.
So today we will be interviewing seniors with my co-host Lucas about what they're going to do over the summer.
So today on NBT we're going to ask seniors about what they're going to do for the summer. So who am I here with? And what are your plans for the summer?
We're going to go work summer, probably do some photography. Just wait till the end of it to go to college.
So are you going to work in photography or are you going to work somewhere else?
I want to work in photography.
So you want to go to school for that too?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to salon and stuff.
Today, I will be interviewing the one and only food review guy, Nico Santiago. So today, my question will be, what are your plans for the summer?
Honestly, I'm going to continue doing what I do, try different restaurants, and actually compete for different martial arts tournaments this summer.
So is there like a weight class for martial arts? I just want to know. That's like the first question.
Yeah, there are different weight classes. I'm in the heavyweight division.
So that's good to know. Now we have the great Nico Santiago, his senior year. Everyone give him a round of applause. He was a wonderful food review guy. So today I'm here with
Mr. Miyagi.
And what are your plans for the summer this year?
I'm going to go to the Bass Pro Fishing Pier in Memphis, Tennessee.
Bass Pro Fishing? Are you a fisher?
No.
So why do you want to go to Bass? As a personal question.
So you see, brother, sometimes there's these big pyramids.
Yeah.
There's really big one in Memphis. It's all shiny. You have to see it. Come with me.
You already heard it here. I'm coming with, who am I coming with again?
Mr. Miyagi.
I'm coming with Mr. Miyagi to go see the Memphis Pyramid Bass Pro Shops. You heard it here at MBTHS. And those are all the interviews for today. Back to you, MBTHS.
Do you have any plans for summer?
Actually, I think I'm just going to relax and prepare for college for the most part. Can I ask the same question?
I'm going to Puerto Rico at the end of August, and then I'm moving right into college.
Really cool. That's pretty cool. Sounds good. I think Nico will be visiting more restaurants.
That is a safe bet. This month, he checked in with other seniors and what their favorite restaurants are.
Well, this should be interesting.
I agree.
Thanks, guys. Today, I'll be interviewing seniors, seeing how they feel about being a senior in general, and seeing what their favorite local spots to go, so you could go check out. Now, let's go and get into it. Today, I'm here with Callie. What's up, Callie? How do you feel to be a senior?
It's exciting, if scary, since I have no idea what I'm doing after this.
Honestly, I feel the same way, since I'm not going to college. So, do you have any local spots that you like?
China Garden, I really like that.
China Garden? Do you have any favorite meals from them?
The chicken broccoli with the white rice is really good.
Yeah, I can honestly agree with that too. The broccoli, the rice. I'm here with Jason. What's up, Jason? How's it feel to be a senior, Brad?
It feels great. Finally get to leave the school and start a new part of my life.
Cool. Do you have any local spots that you like?
I like Cristo's Pizza.
Do you have any favorite things from Cristo's Pizza that you like?
I like the barbecue wings. It's really good.
Yeah, I like their wings too. A little bit up. Okay. Today, I'm here with Ashlyn. So, Ashlyn, how's it feel to be senior?
It's really exciting, but it's also really nerve-wracking too.
I can agree on that. So, do you have a favorite local spot?
This place called Casa. It's really good.
Do you recommend any foods from there?
The tacos are really good, and also the burritos.
Okay. You hear her recommendation. Okay, today I'm here with Mason. So Mason, how do you feel being a senior?
It's really exciting but nerve-wracking to start a new chapter of my life.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any local spots that you like here?
I really enjoy this Puerto Rican restaurant called La Cocina.
Do you have any favorite foods from there?
I really enjoy the rice beans and pork chop from there.
I can honestly agree on that. I've tried there too. Thank you to the seniors I got to interview. Thanks for recommending all of the local spots that I could try out new just before you all graduate. And sadly, this is my last segment, so I'll be leaving too. So any lower classmen, try out those local spots. Now, let's head back to the studio.
I am definitely going to have to check some of those out.
Yes, for sure. That sounded like an 80s comment.
Sure did. Speaking of 80s, let's see what Mr. Neller has in store for us in the principal's corner.
What does Mr. Neller have to do with the 80s?
Oh, we probably graduated in the 80s, you know?
Oh, okay, let's see.
Good morning, NBTHS. This is Mr. Neller. It's hard to believe that it's June, and this is our last NBTV News segment of the school year. This is one that is always my personal favorite, as it's a tribute to our graduating class. This year, it is the class of 2022. As students, you have been through a lot over the last 4 years. However, you have overcome all of those obstacles and had a great opportunity to enjoy the end of your senior year and the traditional activities we offer. Just the other day, you had your prom. This week, you have senior awards. And the ultimate goal is next week, on Friday, June 17th, we will hold your graduation ceremony in Trenton, New Jersey. I am really looking forward to that last opportunity to celebrate with you as you put a close to your chapter of your time at NBTHS. I just want to take a moment to congratulate all of you and wish you nothing but the best for the future. I always enjoy hearing the successes of our graduates, and I hope that you will keep me posted on everything you're doing after high school. Congratulations again.
1994. Not so far from the 80s, I guess.
Not far at all, and he might be off a bit. Your memory fades as you age, you know.
Okay, speaking of memory, what is your favorite memory here at NBTHS?
Honestly, I really enjoyed the marching band and participating in a bunch of football games and competitions with some of my best friends. What about you?
My favorite memory so far is probably going to last year's graduation, seeing all of my friends graduate and then preparing myself for this year. You know, graduating in less than 2 weeks.
You know, that's pretty cool. Well said. Let's check in with some of the other seniors on what their favorite memory is from their last 4 years here at NBTHS.
My favorite memory while attending NBTHS was bringing home the GMC champion plaque with my teammates and my coaches.
My favorite memory from NBTHS is the Avid field trip to Rutgers, Newark. It was quite the experience because we got to see what the college life was like, and us as a team it was something to me. It was amazing. Mr. Felice and the whole class and all that. It was really fun.
So my favorite memory at NBTHS is hanging out with the Latin American Club. It would have to be my favorite because we always had good vibes, and it was nice being around with people of the same heritage and background. And Ms. Cicero and Ms. Nunez are the best. So, yeah.
My favorite high school memory was meeting all the friends that I have now.
My favorite memory from NBTHS was just being a member of the AVID community and being an AVID student. I really like how for AVID they help us a lot, especially with colleges and everything. We got more hands-on with colleges. I loved when we did the Krispy Kreme fundraisers. I loved the field trips that we went on before COVID happened, how we went to different colleges and got to look at them and experience new things. And I liked the AVID field day that we did.
My favorite NBTHS memory was a basketball game against New Brunswick my sophomore year. It was pretty good and definitely soccer season. We had a good year. We made it to GMC's finals and all that. I had a lot of fun.
My favorite NBTHS memory is probably my early out privileges because I get to leave school early every day.
My favorite memory here at North Brunswick Township High School was probably freshman year rockathon and homecoming, because that was like what really started my high school career and life, and it led me off to a great start, and now I'm graduating, and it's just crazy how that was so long ago but so recent at the same time.
My favorite memory is probably all of freshman year chemistry class. The teacher was a hoot. I had a bunch of friends. It was a good time.
My favorite memory at NBTHS would be recording the news for Mr. Sweeney's class, but never being in any of them.
My favorite memory from
North Brunswick is the field day that I had yesterday for Avid. We had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of good food, and I got to leave early.
A favorite memory that I have at NBTHS was when freshman and sophomore year, I had my best friend here, and I had my other two sophomore friends when I was a freshman, and it was my 15th birthday, and she gave me my gift, and then at lunchtime, she did like a little like surprise thing, I guess. She brought like cupcakes or like the little cookies, and I was like a surprise, which was like a best memory and a birthday memory as well.
And my favorite memory at NBTHS would have to be my senior year. Having early out with all of my friends and making memories with them was probably the best time I've had at the school.
My favorite memory was junior year track season. I accomplished many things and made new friends and a lot of memories with those friends.
My favorite memory of NBTHS is when I went to my favorite Spanish teacher's class a lot, like during study hall or free time, because I enjoyed like reliving my freshman memory with him. It was very fun in his class.
My favorite memory is Valentine's because I gave all my female friends teddy bears and chocolate, and yeah, it made them happy, so it made me happy.
Oh my gosh, that's it.
Yup, we're done here.
This year at NBT News has sure been fun.
It sure has, but our time here has come to a close.
And they're gonna need new anchors next year that aren't us.
Yes, if you want to do the news, take Mr. Swain's TV class.
Yeah, do that. That's a shameless plug, Mr. Swain.
I just say whatever Swain writes.
Yeah, okay. Thanks to everyone for all the story ideas and for watching.
And thank you to all the teachers and administrators here at NBTHS for getting us to graduation. That's it.
So long, NBTHS.